Welcome back everybody. In this video, we'll travel to Sousse, based in Tunisia, in Africa. The weather was immaculate, reaching highs of 38 on one of the days, averaging about 35. Yeah, lovely. So this is the hotel, known as the Marriott Hotel, Sousse Pearl. It's a nice resort, and as you can see, this is a bit of the exterior. Absolutely gorgeous. So when we approached, we was both like, oh, this is nice. It's giving 5-star vibes. So in terms of the staff at this hotel, they were brilliant. They were giving 5-star. They were always ready to help, always on hand. They made our whole experience there nice and easy. And yeah, definitely recommend to anybody traveling to Tunisia. So this is a bit of the interior. Absolutely stunning pillars, the floor, the curtains, the lights, the ambiance. So just a quick room tour. We chose the partial sea view. The room was nice, tidy, looked quite modern, nice and clean. And the housekeepers were on job with replacing the towels, fixing the bedding, all of that stuff. Wow, look at that view. And this is the lounge area where you can just chill, have a drink, grab a snack, and yeah, just take in the views. So right ahead of you is the pool, the first pool of 2, and right ahead of that is the sea. So I can't really ask for more in terms of views. I think one of the nicest things about this place was the vibes at night time. It was just so chilled, so relaxed. Just sit back and enjoy. Once again, taking in the view from the room. And then this was the second day there. Waking up to this weather, just feeling like no other. If you're from the UK, then you know weather's up and down. Don't know what to expect. This is the second pool of 2. Very nice. Got a few palm trees. You can't go wrong with a palm tree. Sets the scene very nicely. And right here on the screen is breakfast. You got a variety of cereals, patisserie. You got your brioches, croissants, bread, all of that stuff. Of course, we had to get some drinks on the go. Standard, all-inclusive. As already mentioned, this is an all-inclusive holiday, including breakfast, lunch and the dinner. On the screen right now, we got the lunch. There was a lot of quantity, but quality was lacking a bit. I think the best thing was the pizza and chips, can't lie. But the dessert brought some smiles to our faces. Lemon meringue was fire, and then little chocolate popsicles. Very nice. So our first mini experience outside the hotel was this horse carriage, costing about £4 English. It took us to something known as the Medina, quite a popular tourist attraction in Tunisia. And if you look at it, it's a nice feeling of history, nice views, you can take everything in. Overall, I'd recommend it. It's just nice, peaceful little motive.
Welcome to Medina. I go for horse ride. No homo. Very nice, 2 horses. 3,000 years old. Wow. I sweating. Yeah.
If you're looking for a gift with sentimental value, this guy is the one. You will put your name in English or in Arabic on the plate, and it's all done by hand. Absolutely lovely gift. That guy with the plates, by the way, he was located within the Medina, so if you walk around you'll find him. He's always there. So on the screen right now, we're just walking about, just getting a feel of the place, just absorbing all the sights. There's loads of stray cats. That was quite sad to see. But loads of gifts made by hand. You can get your name written on English or Arabic. Yeah, but beware guys, there's a lot of people that will harass you. A lot of people trying to sell you things you don't want. The amount of times we had to say no, no, no was unbelievable. But yeah, once it's a no, just keep walking, keep it moving. Three hours later, we returned back to the hotel, ready for dinner. Although we wasn't loving the food, it was all inclusive and we did have to eat, so there it is. Fortunately, the dessert did make up for it. The truffles and the cakes and the little lemon meringues, they were good. So this is the pathway that connects the hotel to the beach. Literally a 30-second walk and you're at the beach. How convenient is that? So you don't even need to travel. Quick walk and you're there. Look at that. Our second day in Tunisia, we just spent it on the beach. Just enjoyed some drinks, spent some time in the pool and soaked up the sun. This African heat being hitting. Can't even go into the water without a man making me look like an Arab. I said no about 20 times, but nope. So no for an answer. I'm there running off. Let's chase him. Let's put it on. Suits man though. I think during this meal I must have had at least 10 shrimp. Fish on fish on fish, for real. Can't go wrong with a bit of spaghetti and cheese, nice and simple. And then once again the desserts, the popsicles, the cake, truffles, the meringue. Nice. So during one of our previous holidays to Turkey, we've already done all the excursions and stuff, so this holiday was more of a chilled one, like beach vibes, feel the sun. But we did decide to go to the mall, so this was called the Mall of Sousse. So this is us in the taxi right now. Them elephants, big statues. Yeah, scenery is nice. And from far we thought pyramids, and it was like, oh, someone's made something to make people believe there's pyramids in Tunisia. I thought, no way. And here we are, the Mall of Sousse. Can we appreciate how tidy it looks on the outside? Look at that, it looks so clean, so fresh. So they had pretty much every shop you can think of. Wide variety to suit all needs. Yeah, the missus wanted to spend time in one of the shops, you know how it is, the missus' shop. It's one of the supermarkets in the mall. Loads and loads of sweet goods, but obviously we didn't really know what was in the ingredients. Didn't even want to take the risk. Then we saw these chocolate eclair things and I thought, you know what, I may as well grab them, give them a go. Tasted nothing like an eclair. However, the crisps and the ice cream, 10-10. You had to bring some of them crisps back home because you know how it is. Crisps abroad, just bang. This is the upstairs, like the food court, similar to what they have in Manchester. So nice, tidy. And this is the outdoor terrace bit where you can grab your food and just sit outside, enjoy the sun. So yeah, overall, Mall of Sousse, it was a good little trip out still. I decided to wake up 4:30 in the morning to experience the sunrise, because everybody knows the sunrise is truly magical. We had to wait about 30 minutes for the sun to come up. So yeah, and it was still warm at that time in the morning, which was lovely. Got people working out, people fishing, nice and peaceful. So I woke up at 4:30 in the AM just to see this beautiful sunrise. Sometimes words can't really describe a moment. You just gotta stand there and watch and appreciate the moment. Sunrise, the sound of the waves. It's just a beautiful, beautiful sight. To be fair, the breakfast options weren't too bad. The fruit wasn't the best. That's maybe me being fussy, I don't know. But they had omelettes, which were seasoned to perfection. And then they had all the jams and spreads. Good choice of juice, to be fair. And once again, your patisserie section was very, very decent. Overall breakfast, not many complaints from me, to be honest. For me, the interior, the way they did everything was 10/10. Was given 5-star. The presentation of the food was on point. You got your cereals once again. Some nice wooden pots. Bonsai. Got your bread. Loads of bread on it. More of the interior. They even had like dry fruit, dry banana, raisins, dates, cake, bread rolls. Good selection. So this was the hottest day we was there. It was 38 degrees, so we thought, you know what, let's just get a horse carriage. So we went back to the Medina, and this was the day before Eid. So as you can imagine, everybody came out to get their Eid gifts, the shopping. Yeah, we felt like a proper part of the Tunisian culture. And here we're just walking through the alleys of the Medina, loads of stores. So we was lucky enough to get to witness the Great Mosque of Sousse. As you can see, beautiful architecture and a nice sense of history. Alright, let's give you guys 5 interesting facts about Tunisia. So the capital is known as Tunis. There's an estimated population of over 10 million people. Tunisia is the most northern country in the whole of Africa with strong trade ties to Europe. More than a quarter of the total population live in Tunis. And fact number 5, the official language spoken is Arabic, with many people also speaking French. Yeah, I can't swim, but I gave it a go. Don't know why my legs are moving like that. Crazy. I'm coming at you with some more facts about Tunisia. So it's been inhabited for around 200,000 years since the Stone Age. Tunisia has been the centre of several colonisations, and this includes the Carthaginians, sorry for my pronunciation, the Romans, the Vandals, the Byzantines, and various Arab and Berber kingdoms. Tunisia is partly home to the largest desert in the world, known as the Sahara Desert. And several scenes from the Star Wars movie were filmed in Tunisia. The Sahara landscape of southern Tunisia is home to several sets, including the village of Tatooine, which was Luke Skywalker's home planet, Tatooine, in the original 1977 movie. This is the restaurant, which is a part of the hotel, and you wouldn't think it is, but this is where you can get your a la carte. So it'd be a set menu of a starter, a main, and a dessert. And I can't lie, it was a lovely experience. Fine dining was no joke. As you can see, they set out the interior very nicely indeed. And fortunately for us, when we had our meal, it was very quiet. I think there was only like 3 tables. So I don't think people were aware of this. So when you stay at an all-inclusive hotel, remember what is all-included, guys. Don't forget to check. And we'd agreed no phones at the table, hence why the videos are the wrong way around. But there's an idea of what we had. Splendid, I must say. Cheeky little dessert to top the night off, of course. We were still hungry, so like an hour later, we went back to the buffet. And yeah, just picked what we fancied really, just to fill up the bellies, if you know what I mean. And we decided to finish the night watching England's opening game against Serbia in the Euros. And as we all know, they couldn't bring it home, unsurprisingly, but yeah, nice experience to watch the Euros away from home. As we approach the final stretch of this video, I thought I'd give you pros and cons of our personal experience in Tunisia. So starting with the good, the weather was a bonus. We reached highs of 38, so we went in June, and yeah, the weather was beautiful. There was a short flight time from London. This was 3 hours. In terms of souvenirs, everything was cheap. You can get things for bargain prices, and of course you can haggle a bit. The heritage and the rich culture. Tunisia is home to a lot of history dating back thousands of years. So if you're into all of that, it's a perfect place to come. And then moving on to the bad, the locals will harass you to buy something, but you just need to say no and keep walking. The hotel food, this could have just been the hotel we was in, but the food wasn't the greatest. And in terms of an all-inclusive, it's best to not have high expectations because, you know, it's just going to be generic at most places. But there will be a select few hotels which the food is amazing, and usually there is something to satisfy everybody unless you're a fussy person. But yeah guys, thank you for watching. It was a pleasure recording, and I'll see you in the next one.